Hello, 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 everybody. In the name of being cheap and in the name of Halloween, I am bringing you a thrift flip video. I got a couple things from the thrift store that I felt needed a makeover. So I'm going to show you how you can go from this. She's so sad looking. She's so boring. She has no excitement in her life. You know, she needs some oomph going on, to this, or maybe she has a bit too much excitement going on in her life now. So I found this porcelain doll at my local Value Village, and as soon as I saw her, I knew I had to have her for this. I was originally just gonna get one. Oh, girl, cover up! I was originally just going to get like the typical porcelain doll with a white dress and put some blood on it. But then I saw her and she was perfect for what I wanted. She was only $10. I decided to make a little shower cap for her so that while I was painting her, her hair wouldn't be in the way and get stuck and get in the paint and everything. So I just took a bag and then took a hair elastic and tied it around. I'm gonna have all the paint that I've used, everything I'm using for the video will be linked in the description down below. This is like a model type of paint from Games Workshop, I believe. Gray flesh tone color. You can use any type of paint, but this one was nice because it's really opaque since it's made for little models, so I only had to do one coat, which made it a lot easier. So originally she had blonde eyelashes, and you know, she wanted a makeover, so we needed to give her a makeover. And what's a makeover without some new lashes? So I took a piece of paper and just put it behind her lashes and took some black paint and just painted onto her eyelashes as if it was like mascara. And she wanted, you know, some new lips, so I took this dark purple, it looks black but it's dark purple color for her lipstick. And since it's 2018 and everybody and their mother overdraws, she had to, you know, I had to overdraw it for her, so she's got some big full lips now. And I've given her a little upside down cross tattoo in the middle of her forehead. I was originally going to paint all the tattoos on, but I changed that later on, which I'll talk about later. And then I decided she needed some teardrops. She's a gangsta. The tattoo that's on her chest right now, just ignore that. It's something I did at the beginning and I realized I didn't like it. It didn't look good. So I end up painting over that later on once I realized a better idea. Yeah, it just looks silly, I think. So just, you know, ignore that. So this is fake blood. That's the same as the paints, like it's for little models. And turn away now if you're easily offended by doll parts, okay? There's your trigger warning. Moving on. The blood is really great because it stays, when it dries, it looks wet still. And if you pile it up, it gets really dark like real blood. So I took a tiny little brush and I did her tight line and her water line with the blood, and then I decided just, you know, you go all in, right? Like we're giving her upside down cross tattoos on her face, you know, like she's going all out. So I decided just to take the blood and I put it all over her eyeballs, so it looks like her eyes are filling with blood. And I took a little bit and I put it, you know, on the sides of her mouth, and I ended up putting a bit on her hand too, so it kind of looks like she wiped her mouth with her hand and got blood on it. I don't know what she was doing with that mouth to get blood on it, but you know, it happened, whatever. Moving on, don't judge. So after this part is when I had my epiphany, and I remembered that I had these little fake tattoos. I got them from Michael's for $2 on sale months ago. Originally, I got them to play with my nephews. You know, I never thought in a million years that I'd be, you know, putting tattoos on a doll, but I remembered that I had them and I thought that it was worth a try. I didn't think it would really work, but it did. I just applied them the same way you would to, you know, your skin. You take the plastic backing off and put pressure and water, and it worked perfect and way better than I could have drawn out. And I took some Mod Podge and I went over all the tattoos only and let that dry. And then I did another layer of Mod Podge over all of her to seal everything in so nothing would chip off. So now that her face is all beat, it's time to do the hair. We're going to take her bonnet off and, oh God, girl. Oh, she's looking like she's got a bird's nest on that head. Jeez Louise, girl. Yeah, her hat's all messed up too. It was all deformed and everything. So I decided to cut it off because I didn't know if I would want to keep it or not. And oh Lord, that's just so bad. So we figured it needed some work. So I wrapped her up like a mummy in a bag like this. And I held her upside down and washed her hair with conditioner. And while it was wet, I put it into 3 braids. And then once it dried, I took the braids out and oh, she had this beautiful natural wave going on. So effortless. Girl, look at you go. No more plain Jane, eh? Yes, I did just say A. I am Canadian. We do it, okay? Leave me alone. Don't judge. That's a little spell book that I DIY'd last year. I made these pumpkins. Super cute, super easy. Oh, close up, beauty shots. Oh, girl, you look so good. Before anyone says anything, the hay is wet, very wet. And I also had a big bucket of water beside me. Because, you know, I don't mess with fire like that. You know, I'm safe. Safety first. Beauty second. Well, sometimes. So the next DIY I did, these are the 2 paints I used. I just used that and a paintbrush to do it. It looked like this from Value Village. It was like $10. So I just painted it with the copper paint. I took the blue paint and just kind of splattered it in random spots and then went over it with the Mod Podge. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you have a happy and safe Halloween. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. I will talk to you later. Bye.